Hey, what's going on? I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So this video right here is gonna be about utilization for your secured credit card, strictly for your secured credit card, not for your unsecured card, not for any other type of card except your secured credit card, because I've been having a lot of questions in my comment section regarding utilization and when to pay and when you shouldn't pay. So with this video right here, I'm going to address when and how and why I go about telling people what I tell them in regards to utilization. All right, you don't want to miss this video. Let's get into it. So utilization it is. Now, if you're new to this channel, you probably don't realize I already did about 3 videos regarding utilization, but as someone who was on YouTube prior to me told me, you know, oftentimes when you do have these educational channels, you may have to double back on videos because there will be some people who are new to your channel and new subscribers, and they won't go back and watch your old videos, so you may have to update them on certain topics. Now, utilization for secured credit cards is one of those topics that I feel the need to touch on again, because I've been receiving a lot of comments in my comment section, and they are in regards to how much you should spend on your secured credit card, when you should spend it, and when you should pay, and things of that nature. So I decided to do this video to address it. Now, shout out to my subscriber Nathan, because I told Nathan that I would do a video on the subject because he had a question about it as well as other people. Now, when it does come to my comment section, I appreciate the comments and the feedback, because it do, you know, provide me with ideas as to future videos and what I should do a video on, because I'm here to answer questions. So when it comes to, you know, secure credit cards, you have to remember and you have to understand what is the purpose of a secured credit card. No, it's not to go get a rental car or to book a hotel or to just have to go shopping or things of that nature. The purpose of a secured credit card is for it to graduate to an unsecured credit card. Another purpose of a secured credit card is to help build up your credit score. Now, the latter of what I just mentioned is supposed to be the main reason why you want a secured credit card, to build up your credit score. However, you have to remember, I always tell people this, a secured credit card is very similar to training wheels on bikes, meaning, you know, they're there to help guide you through and help you understand what a credit card is and how to use it, and you know what you should pay, how much you should spend, as well as it lets the financial institution and the lender know how well you are with managing the card. It's all about building up trust. So when you go and you get a secured credit card, you have to remember the main thing that you're attempting to do is build trust with the bank, build trust with the lender. That's what it's about. So, you know, oftentimes, and this has been going on for months, I started my channel, I started posting to my channel in February of 2021. I actually created my page in late December of 2020, but I didn't start posting until February because I was kind of, you know, going back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to even go through with having a YouTube page. But I decided to do it. And since I've been posting to this channel, I have been getting questions in regards to utilization as well as other things, because they'll come by and they'll say, well, this person said this and you said that. You have to remember, you know, credit scores and credit in general is case by case. However, the rules are the rules. You know, the rules that the credit bureaus apply by, those are the rules. So when I'm on this channel and I'm teaching people about credit cards, I'm teaching them about utilization, I'm teaching them about credit scoring and how credit works and things of that nature. This channel, Water Your Soil, I'm coming from a place of, you know, prior to me having a YouTube, I've been helping people improve their credit for years. I didn't just start giving out credit advice when I got on YouTube. This has been going on long before I got on YouTube or even thought about getting on YouTube. So it's nothing new to me. I have been helping people out and seeing different things when it comes to credit for years, trial and error. So whenever I give out advice on this channel, It's not something that I maybe read on about on Google or saw a video on YouTube. This is from actual experience. So when I'm lending advice, it's from things that work for me as well as those who I have helped out in the past. I'm not using someone else's advice because I don't know how the outcome would be. You know, I'm going on what I have a firm grasp of what the outcome would be. So when I go on this channel and I tell people, you know, to keep their utilization under 10% on their secure credit card, is because I have helped numerous people, you know, throughout the years graduate their secure credit card in under a year in a timely fashion at that. So I lend that advice off of experience and off of what I've witnessed throughout the years, even prior to YouTube. So that's why I tell people to keep their utilization under 10%. I also tell them to keep it under 10% to avoid confusing themselves. You figure it may not relate to you, but a lot of people with secure credit cards are actually new to credit in general. They don't have much experience with credit. So I kind of have to start them off at a basic level. I can't go and start confusing them because that's not going to help them. They have to start at, you know, ground zero and build their way up. So I'm not going to go and tell them that they should make multiple payments on their credit cards before their billing cycle ends. I'm not going to tell them that, because what if they forget to make multiple payments? Or what if one month they don't decide to make those payments at all? I like to keep it simple and tell them to make only one payment, and that payment comes after they receive their bill. This is my way of doing it. Does that mean that other people who teach on credit way of doing it is wrong? No, it doesn't. Everyone has their own way. It's all case by case when it comes to it. However, over here at Water Your Soil, I like to keep things simple, and I also like to go off of teaching people things that I've had the most success with throughout the past. Not just me, like I said, the people who I've helped over the years as well. So when I say make one payment and that one payment comes after you receive your bill, that's from experience. That's where that advice comes from, experience. So can you make multiple payments prior to receiving your bill before your billing cycle ends? Yes, you can. If you want to cut down your utilization, a lot of people do it. You know, some people, they spend a certain amount and then cut down their utilization to 1% before they receive their bill. You can do it whichever way you want to do it, long as when you receive your bill, your utilization is under 10%. And the reason why, to backtrack and go backwards, the reason why I like to tell people to keep it under 10% is because that's where people tend to have the most success with graduating their card. If you could keep it under 5%, that's even better. The lower your utilization, the better, usually with these credit cards. However, one thing you want to keep in mind, while you are using a secure credit card, you are basically on a trial period with the bank and the lender. So they want to see, you do have to do some spending. You do have to spend. However, you want to keep your spending low. Make sure your utilization is low. The utilization being low is not for the credit card company. That's for your credit score. This is for your credit score, so your credit can continue to build up while you are building up your trust with the credit card company. So once you finally do graduate your secured card, you know, do you want to raise your utilization? I would say no. I would say continue to keep your utilization low. Hopefully the lender that you are with, the bank that you are with, whether it's Discover, Chase, Amex, your local bank, whoever, hopefully they eventually will raise your credit limit from whatever it was with your secured credit card. So once it becomes unsecured, they'll hopefully raise your credit limit. However, you want to still watch your utilization throughout the whole process, throughout your whole life actually, because the goal is to make sure your credit score is in a healthy place. And that's good and excellent credit, of course, because as I always state, you never know when you'll need your credit. So yes, keeping your utilization under 10% is the way to go. You could make it lower than 10% if you want to. You can make it 5%. You can make it 4%. You can make it 3%. Actually, the further on you go on your credit card journey and you have more and more credit cards, you'll notice your utilization will begin to drop because you have a bigger credit limit to work with. But you have to take the steps. It's a process. Don't try to cheat the process. So over here, I like to keep things simple. So keep your utilization on your secure card under 10%. Also, make sure you're paying on time once you receive your bill. Like I said, the goal is to graduate your secure card and make it unsecured and get your deposit back. And who doesn't want their deposit back, But anyways, this is Water Your Soul. I hope this answered your questions. If you had any questions regarding that, I appreciate you all for watching. I'll be doing more videos like this, so make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed, because that way you won't have to search my videos and search my name. You'll already have all notifications turned on and the feed will suggest it to you. I appreciate you all for watching. This is Water Your Soil and I'm out.